So our next one is numerical differentiation using Newton's backward interpolation method. Okay. So I am starting with a problem. I think that is better. So the question is the same question, same data we have. The question is find df by dx and d square f by ds square. This is df by dx and d square f by ds square at x equal to 6 for the function y equal to f of x given in the table. This the same data we have, right? So we are asked to find the df by dx and d square f by ds square at x equal to 6. Is it okay? Now what is the location of this extrapolation point? This 6 is very close to last point. This is exactly equal to the last point. So what method we can use? Backward interpolation or extrapolation, anything we can use. Okay. So please note here we are using extrapolation formula with an assumption that the variable, the p value is p is a variable. Okay. If p is a variable, that one is interpolation also. Okay. So first what we need, if you are using backward difference formula, if you are using that, we need backward difference table. So first find the backward difference table. So please find the backward difference table. So the first one is, first we have to, these are the given data x comma f. Now by using this data we have to find del f. We have to find del f. So what is that? First we have to, as it is a backward difference table, first we have to find this entry. Always we have to start from the last point. Please remember that. So 7.3891 minus 6.0496, that you have to enter here. Then here this data is 6.0496 minus 4.9530. This data is 4.9530, that is current value, minus previous value 4.0552. This value is 4.0552 minus 3.3210, and this value is 3.3210 minus 2.7183, and this is missing. So okay, so now by using this first order difference column, we have to find the second order difference column. So that is 0.2429. Is it okay? This value 0.2429. Now this is 0.1988. This is 0.1636, 0.1315. So this is delta square column. Okay, so this column, is it okay? Okay, so by using this delta square column, we have to find the delta cube column. Sorry, del cube column by using this del square column. So find it. Maybe you have the data. So this del cube, this one is 0.2429 minus 0.1988. This one is 0.1988 minus 0.1636, and this is 0.1636 minus 0.1315. So we have 0.0441, this data, 0.0352, 0.0321. These are the del cube column. Now by using this del cube column, we have to find the del raised to 4 column. So find it. Give me the data. We have 2 del raised to 4 data. Please give me. Last one, okay. Okay. 0.0089, last data, that is this one minus this one, then 0.0031, that is this one minus this data, correct. Now we have, by using this delta raised to 4 column, we have to find delta raised to 5 column, that is 0.0089 minus 0.0031, that we have to mark here. So that is equal to 0.0058. So this is delta raised to 5. Okay. So we have up to delta raised to 5, means we have to find df by dx and d square f by dx square up to delta raised to 5 term. Means take the backward interpolation formula, Newton's backward interpolation formula up to delta raised to 5, then find its differentiation. That we have to do. Okay. So please note, we are going to use the Newton's backward extrapolation formula, and that is f of x is equal to fn plus p into del fn plus p into p plus 1 divided by 2 factorial into del square fn plus p into p plus 1 into p plus 2 divided by 3 factorial into del cube fn plus etc. plus p into p plus 1 into p plus 2 into etc. into p plus n minus 1 divided by n factorial into del raised to n fn. This one is the backward extrapolation formula. So there is no need to find the differentiation up to this term, because we have the last difference term available is del raised to 5 f6, del raised to 5 f6. So we can use the backward extrapolation formula up to del raised to 5 f6, that we can use. So we are going to find the differentiation. So what is df by dx? Df by dx is equal to df by dp into dp by ds. We are familiar with this term, where dp by dx is equal to 1 by h. The reason is x is equal to, or xp is equal to xn plus ph. If you are taking its differentiation with respect to p, we have h. So dx by dp is h, or dp by dx is 1 by h. So this term is 1 by h. So this entire term will become 1 by h into df by dp. So that is equal to 1 by h into the differentiation of this equation. Differentiation of this equation is df by dp. So differentiation of this fn is 0. This is a constant. Now differentiation of this term is del fn. So that is written here. Now this is p square plus p divided by 2. Its differentiation is 2p plus 1 divided by 2. Okay. So that is written here into del square fn plus this is p cube plus 3p square plus 2p. So its differentiation is 3p square plus 6p plus 2 divided by 6 into del cube fn. So you can see that if you are comparing it with Newton's finite forward extrapolation formula, in Newton's finite forward extrapolation formula, if you are considering df by dx, instead of plus 1, here we have minus. And what about this one? Here we have minus. Means first term is always positive, then alternatively we have negative sign, right? So that negative sign is converted to positive, changed into positive. Then what is the next difference? Delta term is changed to del. Instead of delta we have del, and instead of f0 we have fn. Okay, so either you can use that Newton's finite forward extrapolation formula, do necessary modification changes, okay, like that way you can do, or you can derive df by dx from this equation directly. Any one you can do. So here the next term is 4p cube plus 8p square plus 22p plus 6 divided by 24 into del raised to 4 fn plus 5p raised to 4 plus 40p cube plus 105p square plus 100p plus 24 divided by 120 into del raised to 5 fn. Please note plus etc. we have, but I am not writing that because we are considering up to this term. Okay. So please note down this equation. Please note the equation is not derived here because you can do that easily. You know how to derive this df by dx now. Okay. For that purpose, you have to find the next two term also. What is the next term? P into p plus 1 into p plus 2 into p plus 3 divided by 4 factorial into del raised to 4 fn plus the next term also. Then find all this, the derivative of first 6 term. The derivative of this term is 0. Then find the derivative of remaining 5 terms. That you have to do. Okay, so we have this equation. Now moving to the next step, what is the point that we are asked to find the differentiation? X equal to 6 or xp equal to 6. So xp equal to 6. So what is p? P is equal to xp minus xn. So here we have a difference. If it is Newton final forward extrapolation formula, if we are using that formula, this is x0. Here we are using backward extrapolation formula. So here it is xn. So xp minus xn divided by h. Xn means last point. So xp is 6. The last given data is 6. So 6 minus 6 equal to 0. Okay, so p equal to 0 here. Now, as p equal to 0, please go through the previous equation, df by dx. So, if you are removing p term, then we have 1 by h into del fn plus 1 by 2 into del square fn plus 1 by 3 into del cube fn plus 1 by 4 into del raised to 4 fn plus 1 by 5 into del raised to 5 fn. Actually, plus etc. is the, here I am not considering that. So df by dx is equal to this one. Is it clear, all of you? Okay. So here h is equal to 1. Please note, always h is not always 1. Here h equal to 1. So you must be very careful. If h is not equal to 1, you have to substitute that value. If h is equal to 1, there is no need to consider this outside one. Just consider the curly bracket. So here h equal to 1. So df by dx is equal to, substitute the values. Please substitute the value and find it. So what is the value? 1 by h is 1. So the inside one is 1 point, del fn is 1.3395 plus 1 by 2 into del square fn is 0.2429 plus 1 by 3 into del cube fn is 0.0441 divided by 3 plus 1 by 4 into del raised to 4 fn, that is 0.0089 plus 1 by 5 into del raised to 5 fn, that is 0.0058. So what is the answer? .4790. Very good. So df by dx at x equal to 6 is 1.4790. Now what we have to find? We have to find d square f by dx square. So for that purpose we can use df by dx. This is df by dx. So especially we can use this curly bracket. This curly bracket is nothing but df by dp. Please note, this curly bracket is df by dp. So that we can use. So please remember that. So what is d square f by dx square? D square f by dx square is equal to d of df by dx, that is equal to d of df by dx divided by dp into dp by dx, where dp by dx is h, 1 by h, and df by dx is already written here. This is df by dx. df by dx is 1 by h into df by dp. So we can write it as 1 by h into, that is dp by dx, that is 1 by h into. Now this numerator is 1 by h into df by dp divided by dp. So we have 1 by h square into d square f by dp square. So that is equal to 1 by h square into the derivative of this term. The derivative of del fn is 0 with respect to p. I told you this is df by dp. Its derivative with respect to p. This term is 0. Now derivative of this one is del square fn. Okay. Plus derivative of this term is p plus 1. This particular one is p plus 1. Its derivative into del cube fn. That is written here. Plus derivative of this term is 12p square plus 36p plus 22 divided by 24 into del raised to 4 fn plus derivative of this last term is 20p cube plus 120p square plus 210p plus 100 divided by 120 into del raised to 5 fn. So this is d square f by ds square up to del raised to 5 fn. So now we have p equal to 0 because xp equal to 6, so p equal to 0. So as p equal to 0, this d square f by ds square will become, we can remove these p terms. So we have 1 by h square into del square fn plus del cube fn plus 11 by 12 into del raised to 4 fn plus 10 by 12 into del raised to 5 fn. So please note, if p equal to 0, del square d square f by dx square is this one. Please note these two equations first. Please note this d square f by ds square, the first equation. Also note d square f by ds square if p equal to 0. That is second equation. Please note that. And then substitute the values and find the final answer. So d square f by dx square is 1 by h square into del square fn plus del cube fn plus 11 by 12 del raised to 4 fn plus 10 by 12 into del raised to 5 fn. So after substituting the value, this h is 1, so 1 by h square is 1, so we can, there is no need to write that. So the curly bracket is del square fn is 0.2429 plus del cube fn is 0.0441 plus 11 by 12 into del raised to 4 fn is 0.0089 plus 10 by 12 into del raised to 5 fn is 0.0058. So for me the answer is 0.29999. So after rounding, this is 0.3. Is it correct, all of you? Okay, thank you. So this is the answer. So this is the method you have to use if you are asked to find df by dx and d square f by d square.